So I don't know, 8 or 9 years old, and I wanted to make some money, so I decided I was going to set up a stand and generate some money so I could buy some records and a record player. But I didn't have any lemons, so I decided I'd set up an avocado stand. And I'm a dorky little kid back in the early 70s. So yeah, it went something like this. Billy sets up his Billy's avocado stand and he sells a few avocados to a couple neighbors, but he's not doing very good because there's not enough traffic in my neighborhood. So I moved my stand out to the major highway that goes by our neighborhood where there's lots of cars, and I start selling more avocados, but still not enough because they would round the corner at 40 miles an hour and have a couple seconds to make the decision to stop after reading my sign and pull over and buy some avocados. So I decided I'd give them more time, and I started to put signs up the road leading to my stand so that they could think about it. And pretty soon I had 6 or 7 signs all lined up for about a mile leading up to my avocado stand. And you know what? I made a killing. I think I made like $140 in a single day. I thought I was going to be a millionaire. Sadly, I only had one avocado tree, so that one didn't last long, but I got a lot of records and it taught me some valuable lessons. Well, the same things work today. So think about postcards. We spend hundreds of millions of dollars on them. Why? Because they work. The consistency associated with mailing to the same neighborhood over and over just builds familiarity. It's the mere exposure effect. The problem is with postcards, most of them never get exposed at all. People don't even see them. I throw away my junk mail in a big stack. Well, what if your postcards had a little sensor so you could see who was actually stopping and reading your postcards and looking at them, and those people were all captured into your database so you could continue to mail to them? And everybody else, the people who just throw them away without even looking, well, you threw them away too. Why waste your money on them? So that your marketing budget keeps going out and harvesting more and more people that are actually consuming your content. Sooner or later, you're only marketing to people who care about the stuff you're sending them. That's how it works with social media marketing. That's the key to this. You see, when Carl Spiteri puts out a video about paying back a reverse mortgage and 3,300 people watch it, or refinancing a reverse mortgage and 690 people watch it, or 36,000 people watch something about using the proceeds of a reverse mortgage, or his 20-minute video on everything I thought I knew about reverse mortgages but was wrong. Yeah, the 23,000 people that watch that, do you think they're worth continuing to market to? That's what you're doing. You're putting your content out there, and your content goes out and finds the people that have a demonstrated affinity towards you and what you have to say. That's the key, harvesting the people that are most likely to do business with you. And people who consume your content are about 26 times more likely to do business with you than random strangers, and they're about 3 times more likely to do business with you than people who follow you on Facebook. The key is hitting the right people and doing it consistently. And doing it this way isn't just about the fact that it's more effective, it's also a lot cheaper to market to the right people. Adriana Bates has been building her fan base for a month or two, and she's up to, looks like about 14,000 fans. Well, last week, she reached 10,000 of them for $4.13 per thousand. That's about $40. You might spend 3 cents, a nickel, 10 cents grabbing a new fan, getting them to actually watch your content and demonstrate that affinity towards you the first time. But once you've captured them, once you've found somebody that takes an interest in what you have to say, they tend to continue to do that. So it's far more cost effective to stay in front of people once you've added them to your personal network. So a while back, I got this text from Kyle Draper saying he just got a notice from Facebook that his reach went up by 8,500% last month. And he was excited about it. And you can see here's a post that he put up talking about it. Well, you know what? As awesome as it is to be reaching 85 times as many people, the more exciting part is the audience he's built from it. Look at this. Kyle Draper now has 19,000 fans, people that have watched a through play of a video within the last 90 days. And you can take it as big as you want. Shayla Gifford's got an audience of 50,000, 60,000 people. Or Nicole Ruth, who not only has better than 20,000 fans right out of the gate because she just started, but she's also got about 20,000 realtors that have seen one of her videos for at least 3 seconds, and about 8,000 of them, 9,000 of them, that have watched a through play. You see, the targeting is there to reach the right people, like realtors or loan officers or financial planners or people looking at Zillow or Trulia or mortgage calculators. That's awesome. But then after you reach them, you're able to capture the ones that stop and take an interest in what you have to say. Those are the people you want to continue to market to. And the more you do this, the better you'll get at it. Bill Hart is a perfect example. He's been creating content for years and doing it consistently. And look at this. He just started with the automatic traffic. And in the last month, he picked up 21,000 through plays. And look at the cost of those. 1 cent, 2 cents, 3 cents, a 1 cent average. 1 cent to grab somebody who's watching a through play of one of your videos. That's incredible. But it's not just that. It's also the reach. His regular posts, not just his videos. Yeah, in the last 30 days, he managed to reach 41,000 mortgage originators at a cost of $3 per thousand, or about 0.3 of a cent. And you can see that now his averages are well below $2 per thousand. Think about that. For every $2, he's reaching 1,000 people. For every 20 bucks, he's reaching 10,000. For 200, he could reach 100,000 mortgage originators. That's incredible. Great content, by the way, Bill. So way back in 2016, Gary Vee said, become the digital mayor of your marketplace. And it made sense to me. So I started doing it for people. See, Chris was getting about 30,000 views a month in a marketplace with only about 30,000 homes. He became the digital mayor. Heck, if he wanted to run for mayor, he probably could have. The year before, I think he did 47 transactions. The year after he started doing this, I believe it was 192. He was the best known professional in his market, period, bar none, end of story. This can do that for you faster than anything else at a fraction of the cost. And that's just the tip of the iceberg. We haven't even talked about leads yet, and we're not going to, but I did want to show you this. Lots of leads are possible at really low prices, but that's a separate topic. Today, we're here to talk about branding and traffic and getting you tens of thousands of views on your social media content to the exact right people in a consistent fashion, and doing it for a small fraction of what you could ever dream of paying somebody else to manage your traffic for.